Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Colosseum Nuzlocke. When we left the last episode we beat a hell of a lot of trainers. The last episode pretty much was just a lot, and if I say a lot I mean a huge amount of battling. And in this episode I think we are going to face off against some more trainers. Hopefully also against MOOOREE. Come and get some. We're gunning our engines. Ryder Reline would like to battle. Ryder Reline can fuck off. You have a Doduo and a Ladiba. Neither of which is, maybe actually the Ladiba is a Shadow Pokemon. I am not entirely sure. I don't think either one is Shadow. Just judging by the fact that I should have switched Quagsire out. Ah well, in that case, we're gonna be able to serve once more. Pursuit. I don't like you going for Pursuit. I like you going for Pursuit. Do it a bit more often. It only causes a bit of damage. It's really not that big a deal. And Doduo is almost dead. Is Surf gonna take out both Pokemon? Ladiba missed its supersonic attack. Hell yeah, Surf, take him out. Take him out with a Surf. Doduo is done for. I mean, he was at half HP, so I suppose that was to be expected. But also, Ladiba is going to take that really well. And you have a Swablu. I would love to have an Altaria, but you're not a Shadow Pokemon, are you? You are, in fact, not a Shadow Pokemon. I'm gonna go for Secret Power on the Ladiba and just another Surf. Secret Power on the Ladiba should do a huge amount. That's an absolutely massive amount. And that literally was 2 HP damage you did against me. Astonish, that's probably going to be a bit more. No, not at all. So Surf is at least going to take out the Ladiba at this range. There's no way it isn't. Maybe the no, not taking out the Swablu. Ladiba is going to go down, however, to a Surf. And after this battle I'm going to switch out Quagsire from the front spot of the team because it really doesn't need it anymore, and I need to purify some other Pokemon. Critical hits! That mattered. That actually mattered. Somewhat. 2 critical hits in a row. One I give out, one I receive. Which admittedly wasn't a big deal because nobody can kill me because I am awesome. Well, my Pokemon are more so awesome than I am because Pokemon aren't attacking me. Shadow Pokemon, however, should be. Never seen an actual Shadow Pokemon attack me. It's just like a plot point, but it never actually happens, so... yeah. That's the thing. I only lost because I didn't have my Shadow Pokemon this time. You sure as hell... oh yeah, I was training Noctowl, wasn't I? Or is Noctowl already purified? No, Noctowl is in fact not purified, so... did Noctowl have an item? Items, no. Summary. I want to see... oh, you don't have an item. That's confusing then. That's confusing. And guess what? We're having another battle. My Pokemon are Solar Troopers. Check them out. Hunter Tura would like to battle. Well, that's really nice for you. You have a Spheal and a Snorunt. The moment I start with the flying type Pokemon, you would have 2 ice types. I'm just gonna stay in because I need to call a Noctowl regardless first, and then we'll see what we do. So I call Noctowl and its gauge is gonna go down by a half a bar, which is a good amount. It's a good amount. I think it's gonna get like Wing Attack or Gusts rather soon. I hope he will. Powder Snow. Depending on how much this does against the Noctowl, I may have to switch Noctowl out. That did nothing, even though it was super effective. I'm staying in with Noctowl. Aurora. Don't. Okay. I shouldn't be staying in. I should not be staying in. So I'm gonna Secret Power the Snorunt because the Snorunt was actually... oh no, this Spheal because you used Aurora Beam and that's a bit more dangerous. I'm just gonna Shadow Rush this Spheal as well. And I go into Hyper Mode! Don't want to go into Hyper Mode. I want to get a critical hit on this field though, that'd be great. Bite, good, go for a bite, I resist that either way, so... Well, I don't resist it with Noctowl, but it's not super effective because... Apparently, somewhere Noctowl isn't a psychic type Pokemon. I always thought it was as a child because in anime it acted like one, but now it's just a normal flying type, which happens to learn psychic type moves. I don't think it learns actual psychic even. Call the Noctowl, and then we can stop using Noctowl in a little bit because it only has one bar to go and it'll run out of that bar rather quickly, and then after we unlock the possibility to purify our Pokemon, we can actually purify all of our team members and they'll become like level 33. Every single one of them. Because they don't gain experience during the time as a Shadow Pokemon, but however, they do store it up, and when you evolve, when you purify them, they just get a bunch of experience and Hyper Mode. And they all of a sudden decide, well, now I can evolve, and Croc is probably going to be a Relegator right off the bat. Bob. It's Bob. It's not Croc. It's Bob. It's Bob. It's Croconaw. Croconaw. Bob. Yeah, you be in hyper mode and shit. I'm gonna call you, and that takes you down another half a bar, which means that I'm just gonna have to use you like in one battle or something like that. So hopefully nobody dies, because I don't like the purifying thing of Pokemon. Because it takes a bit of time, and when I have to, I may actually do it between episodes. The purifying, just battling in random places against trainers. Or a really specific place, which I'm not going to talk about quite yet. Oh, I get Fly, good. And I'm just going to purify my Pokemon if somebody dies, which probably sooner or later will happen. I'm probably just going to grind the darkness out of them between episodes, because I really don't like doing that during the actual main battles of the series. And then I'll purify them and stuff between episodes. How does this happen? Well, I was a better Pokemon trainer than you, and my Pokemon are really amazing and stuff. Ah, so admit it, my Pokemon are decent, huh? Even though they can't win. Wow. That's rather sad. So is there anything in here? There's an item, and the item box contains a revive. I can't use a fucking revival, so my headset just fell off. But I can't use a fucking revive. I may as well sell it, I suppose. But that's always annoying when you're doing a Nuzlocke when you get a revive, isn't it? It's always annoying. Like, yeah, I'd love to use this, but I can't. No, I can't. That's against the rules. So, Horsey and an Oddish. Once again, probably no Shadow Pokemon, but I think only may will be a Shadow Pokemon. Even if he already has a Shadow Pokemon in this battle, I don't even know whether or not he does. And this is going to take Noctowl all the way down. I could use his help for Oddish though. So I'm going to let him stay in. Because he can use Fly. That's going to take out the Oddish. So Noctowl's actually the fastest Pokemon on my team. And then... oh, well, on the field, and so on my team at the moment. I thought being like 2 levels higher... Oh no. No, you're not Dragon Dancing. You're not Dragon Dancing. You're not Dragon Dancing. That's slightly bad. It's slightly horrible. That's what it is. So another one will not kill, but you're Dragon Dancing, so you're gonna be a threat. You're gonna be a threat because you already outspeed both of my Pokemon at this point. Noctowl's using Fly. And that's gonna take out the others, no problem. Oh! So close! I need to get a crit. I need to get a crit. I don't get a crit. Whatever it is. Paralysis! That means your speed is getting cut in half, so it's back to normal again. Umbreon really is starting to take a couple hits, and I really don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna Secret Power you and just Shadow Rush, I suppose. I suppose that's the best thing to do. Shadow Rush the Oddish, kill it off. And then Secret Power, hoping that it'll kill the horsey, because if it doesn't, that horsey is at +2 attack. That may be very, very bad. And you have a Sandshrew as well. Well, now I am switching out. Am I? I'm sure I'm not switching out into Fluffy, which is the only thing that's gonna need purification. Or is it Croconaw? Well, I'm gonna use Secret Power against you, and I'm gonna look at my Pokemon. I think Croconaw needs purifying. Let me see. You need purifying, you don't. You're the only damn thing that needs... There's still a sliver of darkness stuff left with you. Well, by walking that's gonna get out of it, because walking also works really well. Or is that just normal because it hasn't purified entirely yet? Let me see. Because there's a sliver of... No. Almost fully open. No, I actually need to have it say... Yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't. I have a better idea. If I switch in Croconaw and I'm back into Noctowl, both of them are going to get some stuff. Because if you switch them into battle, or if you use them in battle, it may actually be limited to once in battle. That's a good point. I think if you switch them into a battle, they actually lose some of that darkness stuff. Oh, you're gonna use... I'm not even gonna bother trying. Not even gonna bother, because Swords Dance, you're already a +2 attack. You need to be taken out right now, as soon as possible. You need to die. So whatever it is you're gonna do, you're up to no good. Oh, come on, I don't need you to be in hyper mode right now. Scratch! Scratch! I was gonna say scratch Croconaw, please. You're in hyper mode. Well, it means that after I call you, you're gonna get a water gun, which is gonna be super effective against this guy, and I'm gonna use an item. I don't want to take the risk. I honestly don't. And then I'm gonna call you. And now you're gonna get water gun and finish off the Sandshrew, no problem. Scratch. Let's scratch Umbreon just to see how much damage it would have done. I can take another one of those, no problem. So, oh, you also got Surf. I thought you would get Water Gun, but you got Surf. That's so amazing. I love that. I can appreciate that. Because that Sandshrew is dead. It's so dead. It's not alive. Wow. Good commentary. Quality commentary on my channel, if you couldn't tell already. This is about the average quality. The end is always so cruel and pitiless. Because, yeah, your Pokemon just died. Mine didn't, because I am awesome. Again, I should say my Pokemon are awesome, because they're doing all the work. I'm just... You're going on attack! And that's all I am doing. So... I should be saying my Pokemon are awesome, but obviously I am the one that is awesome. I mean, we all know this fact. So let's heal up our Pokemon, because they kind of got a beating after that last one. And I think Noctowl is ready to open the door to its heart, so let's switch out into Croconaw. And let's see. By this time, with all the walking, it still hasn't. Well, the good thing is that if I use it in one battle, it is going to be ready to open the door to its heart, which is really good. Also, Croconaw has the Mystic Water, which means that its Surf is even more powerful. Because it gets obviously gets a stab boost from being water type. But then Mystic Water goes ahead and throws an other boost at that even. And that's just, it's so damn powerful. I have to go there, don't I? Yeah. So I have to battle you. You're already buff. Now we'll complain someone like you to come compels, not complains. That's something entirely different. Like you to come here and just for the sake of getting trashed by me. Well, that'd be trashing you. You're a bodybuilder, that's why you're so buff. But you're a female, it's... Not saying females can't be bodybuilders, that's not what I'm saying at all, but... Yeah, this is kind of an awkward situation we're in here, so... Because you are kind of... you know, gender confusion is a thing. You're on that fine line where you... On first sight, you can't tell whether you're a female or a male. all I'm saying. Maybe you're transgender. I mean, I'm open to everything. If that's what makes you happy, man, you can be that. But you look like a man. I think I even said this guy. And then I was like, oh, maybe it's a female. Or it's a guy and now he just looks like a girl somehow. I'm not entirely sure what this is, if it's a guy or a girl. But honestly, I don't care too much either. And that Cacnea is done for. Oh, that's so cute at that animation. Curly has a really good one as well. I mean, I don't know, somehow it's annoying because it's like, I'm a drama queen, I am dying, it's as of the like part of an opera. You lived that? You did not die? How didn't you die? There's no HP. Look, there's no HP there. How? Why? How? That's my main question. How? Literally not a sliver of HP. There's literally not a difference. It's not like there was any red there or something. No, you would die, but you just didn't want to die. So Noctowl by now. A lady. I feel like this is a female person.